Welcome everyone, I'm Jake and this is Rave Vinyl Reminiscence, the channel where I share my passion for hardcore from around 91 to 95. Back again with an episode that's been an absolute joy to put together. So up to now we've looked at some of the major record labels, there's more of those to come. We've looked at some killer white labels, some great tunes to start a set with. We've explored one of a number of DJs I intend to celebrate, and we've taken a journey through the years with a random pick and mix selection. For this episode, I opted to do exactly what I felt like in the moment from the heart. So I've hand-picked a selection of tracks, put together a killer mix for you. In this episode, I'm going to rattle your bones with some Darkside hardcore. So hello again, hope you're all doing good out there. I'm feeling excellent, refreshed and excited to share this set with you. After the recent pick and mix challenge, putting sets together from random selections, I thought I'd indulge in a mix of my choice, just the way I want it. All of my original mixes were on cassette and they spent years in a damp loft, so they're absolutely knackered. So I want to start building up a new archive of mixes over time, and as I do that, we'll follow the established format of talking through the tunes in an episode like this, and then releasing the full mix for you to enjoy. Now this particular set, I think, might be my favourite set I've ever recorded. The tunes are so powerful and I was in a real electric mood. And that energy is really contained in this set. It's weird, you know, because I've just been on a short break with family to the Peak District. Beautiful part of the country, just about there. That's the first break I've had in years. It was really healing. Lots of cream teas, basking in the most beautiful scenery, just unwinding. So it's interesting because after all that peaceful connection with nature and that positive energy, I returned home and just had this overwhelming desire to wring the living daylights out of some face-meltingly explosive, dark and moody hardcore. Go figure. I think it's that polarity that we all crave and need, consciously or unconsciously, in so many areas of our life. A number of times on this channel now I've tried to express my interest in the beauty of the Darkside hardcore from this era. How this music can be so menacing and yet contain so much beauty. The more I've explored this for, I think it's something to do with tapping into the power of nature. Whether it be the darker aspects of our own nature, as the psychologist Carl Jung spoke so much of, or the breathtaking scale and power of the nature that we're a part of, humbling when contemplated fully. That's what this music taps into for me anyway. Simply put, it kicks ass. So let's get to it. For this set, I carefully selected 9 tracks that best fitted my mood. These 9 tracks sit on 6 separate releases and they're all from 92 to 94. As I said earlier, in the next few days, I'll release the full mix here on the channel along with a link in the description to the audio. Obviously, if you're watching this later on down the line, that set is already there for you to listen to. So, the opening track. Well, if you've watched the tunes to start your set with episode, you'll know how I feel about the impact of an opening tune to kick the story off. So I've walked the talk here and chosen an absolute belter. This tune kicks off with a tension building intro that sits perfectly in this set. This is DJ Fokus and the track is Vexxed. As the anticipation builds, the track kicks off and we're rolling. This is a monster of a tune. Dark, powerful, with drum rolls that just cut right through you. As Vexxed dips into this menacing space, it's time for the first mix. I've chosen a tune that is well capable of matching the power of the Fokus tune, plus some. This beast of a tune is Warped Core The Power. What a tool of a tune this is. It smashes you about with a blistering drum pattern, and then just as your adrenaline spikes, this happens. Killer. To add to the sheer brutality of this tune, there's this tasty little atmospheric section now which perfectly expresses the sense of awe and wonder I want to carry on through this set. Right, time to lay the energy back a little momentarily. As Warped Core enters a relatively peaceful section, we throw in the next tune. Short little run, and then the rewind drops us into a dirty intro for this next track. This tune is smooth but hazardous, push up the levels. That first section there sounding almost evil, but not, you know. The signature vocal sample from Ice-T's I'm Your Pusher, and we're cooking.
Push up the levels till the red lights max.
This track then hits this hectic little section. So as we exit that, the next mix is ready to go. I've flipped the Vexxed track over because the other side is a banger too. So timing it just right, we can roll this in nicely for a seamless transition. So this is DJ Fokus again, and the track is titled Chill Out, somewhat sarcastically perhaps. Another brutal tune. I was absolutely buzzing recording this and I didn't want to let off the gas for the entire journey. This track sports an amen break which is beautifully messed with in the back end bars. It's as dark as you like, with sections like this which just tear your consciousness to shreds. So the last little section I play of this track is the part that probably best reflects the chill out title. Now that lovely soaring section gives us a momentary breather before the next tune. And you're going to need it, to be honest, because this next track is a proper thug. So as Chill Out hits a nice clean drum run, I'll bring the next tune in just a little for the first bar before dropping it in full steam ahead. tune is the flip side of Push Up the Levels. It's Carl Cox's remix of Made You Dance. This is an audio jackhammer of a tune, and one I'd forgotten about until I got into the flow with this set. It just smashes on and on.
Made you dance. Made you dance.
Okay, so the next mix is up, and I've got to say, these two tunes together are dark stars aligning. When I worked this mix out, I was blown away by it. I've dropped in at just the right time. The run of these two tunes together is sublime. Crank it up, listen to this, imagine this on a big system. Double yum. Nasty Habits, Dark Angel. Released at the back end of '92, this is a proper bit of Reinforced Records heavy artillery. Now there's this nice little floaty section about midway that gives some welcome relief to the relentless momentum. That sense of calm doesn't last long though, as this belter returns to the precise energy I want for this dark set. Okay, so next mix, and again taking the time to plan out exactly where to throw it in. We get this nice run together with another beauty of a track dropping in smoothly. Subplates, The Prophecy on Suburban Bass. Yes, that label is coming in a future video. I guess this tune is arguably more drum and bass jungle than hardcore, if you're being fussy about genre specifics. But what a dark tune this is. Fitting perfectly in this set, it has it all. Now, I'm not going to play too much of that tune in this episode. You can check the whole thing out in the full set coming soon. But that leads us on to the next mix. This tune popped in my head of its own accord while I was feeling through tracks for this set. It's on Homegrown, we looked at it briefly in that episode, and it's colossal. The start of this tune is really eerie and I wanted to keep that in this mix. So I've set it off just as the vocals in the Prophecy tune roll out in the end. Smith and Brown, Dancing in the Shadow. Bit of a rogue bad boy for the Homegrown label as it goes. This tune delivers everything we need for this set's vibe. As I said on the Homegrown episode, every tune on this release is a belter. It's a must-have in anyone's 94 collection in my opinion. So I want to jog on to the final mix, and for this I'm going to once again flip over one of the tracks I've already played in the set. This track is supposed to sit on the same side as Dark Angel according to the label, but it's on the flip side on my copy. A quick fire, high energy mix, chopping over just as the flavour changes. So this last track is Nasty Habits, Let's Go, the cold mix. It's another beauty from Reinforce from back in 92. It's a great tune to play the set out with, closing the journey down nicely. But for that, you'll just have to wait until you hear the set in its entirety. So to conclude, I wanted to talk through the creation of this set in this episode before releasing it. I've said before that I think just it adds a little bit of something to see the journey and to hear the love and the thought that's gone into making it. I'm really pleased with this set. I think it's immensely powerful and I hope you enjoy listening to it as much as I did recording it. Keep an eye out, it'll be with you very shortly. Thank you once again for joining me, for being a part of this community. And one final thought for our reflections, remembering in line with this music that without darkness there'd be no such thing as light. That's the nature of polarity, the canvas on which morality is painted, and the playground for the choices we all make in life. So take and give care, everyone. Love to you all. See you soon.